Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Building with BdoubleO. Hi, how are you? I've done some more work off camera. We are here in this place. Just what? This intro feels like I'm just diving into it really quick because I've been playing a lot. I feel like I'm just playing like right off from last episode. Hi, okay, so here we are. We're back, and I've done this and this and this. I should ask how you're doing. I sucked something down me. I should ask how you're doing. Are you good? Good. But anyway, we do have a lot to do today. So why fool around and let's go. I did some work on the exterior of our keep here, and it looks really nice. It's getting there. I actually didn't do as much as I planned on doing because I have something similar to this in creative world, and the more I think about it, like last night as I was kind of going to sleep, I was thinking about it, and I got to change some things. I'm starting to feel like a minimum ceiling height of 4 in certain rooms. Like hallways can be 3 tall, but a ceiling height of like 4. You know what? That sounded really soft. That sounded really soft. I'm not getting any music. I don't know why. I don't think I have anything in my resource pack. There shouldn't be any sound. Maybe that's why there's no sound files. But the originals should play. I'm not getting any music. But so I've done some texture changes, but let's talk about this first, okay? I put this area here where the stairway was. We talked about that, and it's a kind of quaint, actually. If you just kind of sit back and enjoy it, it's really quaint, really nice. You go up this little stairway here, and you come up to this level here, and so originally, what I have in my creative world is I have a wall coming out here to about here, and then coming over. It's a 5. It just goes 2 blocks this way, so the wall is there and the wall is there, and it comes out to about here. And you'd think that's a decent size. And I had like a little dining area, and it's like a little hall, you know, and for like the people to eat at. But it was so freaking cramped. Like when you come up here, you're right in that little room, and you're just like squeezing by the chairs, and then come over here. There's a kitchen. I don't like the way I laid it out. I was planning on doing that for quite some time, but then I just decided no. So I've got to redesign that, which is kind of going to take away from what I wanted to do in here today. But it also adds, because we're going to do something very interesting, change things up a little bit today. But let's quickly talk about some of my texture changes. Up here, you can see it very clearly. And you probably don't like this. Maybe you do. But this is, right here, the normal dark oak color right here. This is dark. I tell this phone right now to be quiet. I tell it. This is normal color. This is a little darker, and this is a little lighter. Somebody had mentioned to me, they said, I hate how boring and plain wood planks look. And I get it. I get it. It does tend to end up looking very boring and plain. And they had suggested, you know what I did with the stone, where I added different shades of stone. I think that works with stone. They suggested doing it with the wood planks, but that doesn't work here. It would get way too messy. So I just added these different, just this line and that line, darker and lighter. And that's something a lot of other texture packs do, and it really adds. Now here in this big, huge space, it looks a little bit stripedy, right? But I recommend to you, and I try to do this myself, never have an area this huge, just wide open without anything to break it up. Follow me down here, and now we're in an area where the floor is kind of broken up, and when you get glimpses of the floor, it looks interesting and it looks nice. See what I mean? See what I mean? It's good. It's very good. Even the wall there. And so that can be actually help you with a little rule of thumb. If you do see an area and you're like, oh, that's really stripy, that means you got to do something to that area. You know? You got to do a little something more interesting there. I've also done a little change. I've done multiple things, and I kind of tend to forget about them. I've also added a little bit of an inner shadow on all of the logs, which I think it's another thing a lot of other texture packs do, and I think it's very necessary. We're still vanilla textures here. It's the exact same texture as you have normally, but it just helps round it out a little bit and make it look a little bit more interesting. I think it works out very, very nice. Don't you? So yeah, and those textures for the planks they carry over to the stairs and the slabs. I don't think to the fences. Maybe though. Maybe that's in there. It's really hard to tell. It's very subtle, so it's hard to tell. But either way, I'm happy with it. I think it looks good. So all that aside. Oh, I think if I can, I'm going to try to remember. If I can, I'll leave you. I mean, there's no reason to really hold it from you, to hold back on you. I'm going to try to leave you a link to what I've got for the texture pack so far in the description. A lot of people are wanting it, and I think it's only right to hand it out for now for what we got. So yeah, there could be a link in the description for a texture pack. If there is, have at it. But we'll see. What did I want to do? I wanted to come over here and I needed to grab some boots, and I need to grab some boots because we leaving. I want to keep these boots safe and protect them. We'll just put them right there. This stuff I'm not so worried about. Whatever, you know, it's no big deal. Unbreaking, that ain't gonna work. We're gonna head to the end today. We're gonna head to the end, and I don't know what's going to come of it. I assume it's just gonna be nothing special. This sword is amazing, so I'm gonna keep that. This bow, busted. I mean, we don't. We'll take that. Don't have. I mean, these other tools are not amazing, so I'm not worried about that. The pickaxe is all right, but we can get a new pickaxe pretty easily. Do I have an ender pearl thing here? I do. Very good. Okay. I probably need some more things. I've got, you know what? I'm going to take more blocks for building just in case we get stranded. You never know. And I'm assuming we're going to have to do some pillaring up and whatnot. But, yeah. We're going to go to the end today. That's the game plan. We're going to the end. And it's gonna be a wild ride. Do I take this? I think I'll take this, and we'll just see if this works. Please work. Please freaking work. Please. Please don't spawn me in a weird spot. Spawn me in my usual. I know where this is supposed to take me. It did it. It did it. Fan-freaking-tastic. Okay. Oi. Are we here? We're here. We did it. We made it. But yeah, I've got a little ways to go, so I'm gonna head on out, and I'll come back to you in just a little bit. Well, here we are. Here we are, the end portal. So, this is a little scary. I always get scared doing this. It's very, very scary. Okay, we're here. We made it. So, down here, down there's my Enderman farm. But up here is where the dragon battle was. Interesting. Okay. So let's be very careful, but I'm looking for something very specific. There you can see my Enderman farm there. I'm looking for something very specific here. I don't want anybody to get mad at me. But we've already beat the Ender Dragon. And if you beat the Ender Dragon, what happens is... Oh! Walked right through that guy. Hey! You get a different type of portal. A portal that will lead you out of this area to a further area, an area further out. Interesting. There are islands out further out here. So what I'd be looking for right now, there's a little, it's an end gate, I think is what it's called. And it has beacon blocks, or not beacon blocks, but it has a beacon beam running through the top and bottom of it. And I think that's so you can see it very easily. And we cannot see it very easily. So I'm assuming it's not here. I just thought since I beat the Ender Dragon once already that maybe it would just recognize that and pop me one up here already, but it doesn't look like there is. I could be missing it, but I don't think I am. I don't see it anywhere. So I think what that means is we need to spawn a new Ender Dragon, and I think this is a little bit of a guess, but I think what I have to do is I have to make new beacons, and it's pretty cool how those are made actually. So maybe we'll go and make one. You want to do that? We could try that. Let's go make a beacon. All right. Hey, Rufus. Hi. It's been a while. I'm sorry. I've been very busy. Yeah. You hungry? There you go. But sit back down. Don't move. Cute, cute little Rufus. I love you, Roof. I love you, Roof. Let's go and make this thing. What did I say? I said beacon? I said we're going to make a beacon? No. No, we're going to make a crystal. An ender crystal. 7 of those. So, did some research, and here's how it goes, okay? You use... Well, let's make one quickly. Workbench in here. Ah, there we go. We go like... Well, first, let's go like this. We'll make an ender eye. That's needed, of course. A gas tier, and then glass around it. And we've got an end crystal. So, these end crystals, from my tests, I believe they can be placed on bedrock and obsidian. And that's cool. That's cool. We could potentially put these things as like, you know, on top of the church or whatnot. You've seen them. They bounce up and down. They've got a really cool little animation. It's a cool looking block. But here's the process. We'll go to the end here again. It'll take just a minute, but we'll go to the end, I guess, and we'll do this thing. It's gonna be a tough process, I think. I'm gonna have to go around. I'm gonna have to kill several gas. I need 3 more gas tiers, and once I get those gas tiers, then we can make 4. Excuse me. Lag. There's a new snapshot out, but I haven't tried it yet. I just want to give it some time before. I definitely want to back up my world and whatnot. Okay, perfect shot. Oh, that's cool. Did you see that? Let's put these out, shall we? There we go. Dangerous freaking fires. There we go. Much better. Much safer. What's wrong with me? Hey, excuse me. I don't want to fight you. Okay. I think we're safer. So, and I need to work something out. I mean, my end is an absolute... Or my nether is a disaster, isn't it? The rest of my world's pretty nice and clean, but my nether is nasty. But okay, here we are. We're gonna hop back in the end here, and we will place this bad boy. Oh, whew, it sucked me in. I've been sucked in. All right. Hey, 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 hey. It spawned me in a really bad spot. I died. I tried saving myself. This is one of those situations and one of those cases where I do not mind going into creative mode to save myself, but it spawned me. It's hard to tell. I think that's the island up there, but we just lost everything due to that. That sucks. All right, I've gathered up a couple of essential things. This is why, man. This is why I build. This, you see it now. This is why B-Dubs builds, because this is freaking nightmare. This sort of stuff. Now, granted, we're playing in snapshots, right? So this isn't like, you can't get mad at anybody. Really, it's recommended not to play in snapshots because of things like this. You never know what you're gonna run into. But I need to get in there now and double check something. I need to see, is my end ruined? It worked for me that one time, but you guys saw how we got in there. It was weird. Ooh, we lagging like mad. It kind of like sucked us in, so I feel like maybe that wasn't... Oh, there's an endermite right there. Hello, hello, hello. Get off me, boy. Hey, hey. Okay, we made it. Whoosh. Close one. That's how you get away from him. He's like, what just happened? Where did that man go? Yes, right. Okay, so we'll see. This could be very, very bad. If our end is ruined and destroyed, let's try to jump into it now. Now it worked. Now it worked. Okay. Well, at least that, right? At least it worked. And we were able to get out here. And I can show you. I can show you what my idea was. Or not what my idea was, but what you're supposed to do. Oh, man. That's scary. If that's going to work like 50% of the time. I think I just didn't get into the portal properly. That's my assumption. But what you're supposed to do to respawn the dragon is you take that end crystal, which I had. It was all down there. I don't know. The end crystal that I had. And you put one of them, I think, here and all four sides. It says four sides, but there are these corners here. I'm going to assume here, 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 and here. End crystals here, and then it'll respawn the dragon. You fight them, and then we'll get that thing. We'll be able to head out. The reason why I want to do that is because of purple blocks. You get some purple blocks from that, which is pretty neat. On top of getting those purple blocks, which they're okay, they're not bad. There's also the new end brick, which I grabbed 4 of them and lost them before I could show them to you guys. But the end brick is a cool block. It's okay. I don't know what you could use it with. It kind of works with sandstone a little bit. But yeah, there's that. And then there's there's those purple blocks, and then there's the elytra, which is the wings, which I need those wings. With all the back and forth I've been doing lately with my building, I think that'd be very, very good to have. Get those wings, and we're going to be in good shape. But I think because of how this all went down, I think we got to call it here for today. We've done some adventuring. B-Dubs died. I died. Wonderful. But what I'm going to do now, because I've got some diamonds over at the castle, Timberstone Castle. And I've got 0 diamonds here, a diamond block, but 0 diamonds there. Iron's okay, gold is okay. Lapis is all right. But I could stand to get some more diamonds, some more things. So I think, for my own sake and for my own fun, off camera now, of course, I'm going to spend some time in the old mine over here. I haven't been here in ages. Let's take this. I haven't been here in so long. So, hey, this ain't so bad. It's kind of pretty. But yeah, I think this would be good for me. This would be fun. What do I have? Some goodies. There's some redstone that I need. But we got this huge mine here. And I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep branching out on this. There is more of a mine this way too. I don't have a pick. I'm going to need that. But yeah, I'm going to do some mining, get up a bunch of resources. Because I've got a decent amount of resources. But it's starting to get a little thin. I've been good for a really, really long time. But I think it's back to getting my economy boosted again. So anyway, for today, we're going to call it. I'm going to just enjoy myself down here in the mine, get rich again, and maybe we'll do some Ender Dragon fighting soon. As well as, along with the texture pack download, I think I'll probably update the world download as well. So if you want to check out the world download, check out some of the castle and stuff, and do some building of your own here, that'd be great. But anyway, I'm going to call it for today. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry I died. Leave a like to raise me from the dead. That's good manipulation, isn't it? Perfect. All right, see y'all next episode.